beautiful.
It certainly is. That tinker over there seems to think so, too.
Buy him for me.
Oh, maybe he's not for sale.
You could buy anything. You could buy up the whole county. You've said that often.
Well, maybe Dr. Gordon would be glad of a bit of hard cash. Put a price on him, Fox.
100 guineas should buy it in the ordinary way.
I've got to have him. I must have him.
But they won't sell him, miss. Not without a lot of persuasion.
They've got to sell. I'd give anything. Anything.
I'll do my best, Susie. Drive on, Pops. I'll give you £100 for that horse of yours.
I don't understand. You mean Black Beauty?
My daughter's got her heart set on him.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I'll make it £150.
Black Beauty is one of the family. He isn't for sale.
Nonsense. Everything's for sale. Name your price. I've plenty of cash.
Hello, Susie. Come to visit us? We've come to buy the horse.
What horse?
Black Beauty, of course.
You're joking.
You'll find it no joke. Father's inside buying him now.
You're not selling Beauty. You can't.
Well, no, of course we're not.
Don't worry, Vicky. Black Beauty is still yours.
But Susie told me that...
Susie's going to be disappointed. But she's going to make my life miserable from now on.
Not too miserable, surely. Not with all that cash.
Someone in the stable.
Vicky?
There was someone here.
Well, he's not here now.
Could it be McPhee?
McPhee? No, I doubt it.
Well, maybe he wanted some food for his horse.
Oh, I don't think so. He's a decent sort of fellow. And he knows I'm doing all I can for his little boy.
The villagers seem to think all tinkers are thieves.
Now, tinkers are just like anybody else. Some are good, some are bad.
Well, we could ask him.
All right. I've got to visit my young patient anyway.
Come on, Beauty. Time for lunch. Come on, boy. What is it, Beauty? What's the matter? Come on. Oh, well, I expect you're right. It's too nice a day to go inside, isn't it? You can go straight out to grass. You silly boy.
How's the patient today, McPhee?
Oh, he seems a little better, Doctor. I think you've put him on the right road.
I'll just have a look at him. Oh, by the way, you weren't up at the stable this morning, were you?
Me, sir? No, I was never near it.
No. I didn't think it was you.
Somebody was. Somebody who didn't want us to see him.
Not me, miss. Not after the doctor's been so good to my little boy. Other people are interested in your horse, miss.
Susie and her father. I know all about that. Easy, Beauty. It's all right. It's only a gate. We've been through it hundreds of times. Oh. What's the matter, Beauty? This isn't like you at all. Look, it's quite easy. Look. Come on, Beauty. Come to me. What's gone wrong? I just don't seem to be able to handle him anymore. Is it my fault? Is it something I'm doing?
No, I don't think so. I think it's something more than that.
What are we going to do?
Well, you can get Willie Davidson to re-nail his shoe. For one thing, it's loose.
Yes, I know. I was going to do that this afternoon.
And while you're about it, you can ask his advice. He knows more about horses than any man I've ever met.
Every now and again, he just goes strange. And I can't do anything with him.
You've no enemies, I suppose.
Me?
Well, you or Dr. James?
Oh, I'm sure Father hasn't.
Ah.
I don't think I have.
Well, I don't see why you should, Miss Vicky, but, I think perhaps you have. And someone who knows about horses. The secret things. Perhaps I might have a look at that stable of yours. I might be able to help.
Oh, Beauty, what's the matter with you? Why are you being so silly?
Oh, he's not being silly, Miss Vicky.
I think he is.
Maybe that's what someone wants you to believe. But he's just got a better nose than we have, haven't you, boy?
What's his nose got to do with it?
Now you try him again.
In you go, Beauty. In you go. How did you do it?
I can tell you nothing.
Why not?
Well, let's just say I took an oath once. To keep certain secrets.
Well, anyhow, it doesn't matter now, does it? Everything's all right, Beauty. We'll have no more trouble now.
Do you be so sure? Someone's been playing a foolish trick on you. It may not be so easy to stop him.
Beauty! Go on, go on. Oh! Gently, boy. Gently. Now go on. Go on. Oh, Beauty, what is the matter with you again?
Morning, ma'am. Is the doctor in?
You don't look like a patient.
Oh, no, it's a private matter. It's a letter from Mr. Oldfield.
Oh.
Invitation to dinner, I think.
Oh, well, I'll see he gets it.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Well, I must say it's a very nice place you've got here.
Was there anything else?
Oh, yes, there is just one thing, ma'am. It's a warm day. My horse could do with a drink.
Oh, in the stable yard. Help yourself.
Stable yard.
That way.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Hello?
Morning, miss. Miss Winthrop said I could get some water, give my horse a drink.
Of course. There's a bucket in the stable, and the pump's over there.
Ah.
You're Mr. O'Field's groom, aren't you?
Yes, that's right, miss. He looks a treat, doesn't he? You have everything there you could want in a horse. No wonder Mr. Oldfield wanted to buy him, but I told him you won't get him. I said, not without a lot of persuasion. I mean, money doesn't buy everything, you know, miss.
I expect it's very nice to have, all the same.
Yeah, I expect so.
Go on. Beauty! Go on! Please behave yourself. Oh, Willie. Oh, what's happened to him?
Good. That's a good lad. Take his head, Miss Vicky, eh? I thought so.
What is it?
Well, this girth's no good to anybody. I shall have to destroy this. See, it's been soaked with something that burns or irritates. Beauty wouldn't feel it till he got warmed up, but it would have driven him mad in time.
Who would do a thing like that?
Well, whoever it was, he knows those secrets I was telling you about.
Well, what are they?
Well, secrets that members of the Horsemen Society swear never to tell anyone.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, you wouldn't, but it's very old, hundreds of years maybe. Only men who work with horses can join, and they have ways of controlling horses with herbs and other things. But they swear only to use them for the good of horses, not like this.
Could McPhee be a member?
Well, if he was ever a ploughman or a wagoner at any time, yes. Well, you walk Beauty home now, Miss Vicky, very quietly, and I'll give some thought as to how we can catch this fellow out.
All right. Thank you, Willie. Come on, boy.
Oh, I really can't see why McPhee should play a trick like this.
Or perhaps he might be hoping we'd get tired of Beauty or something.
Well, so that he could buy him cheap. But he's got a perfectly good cob of his own.
Well, he could sell him again easily enough.
Look, has anybody else been near the stable recently?
Oh, only Mr. O'Field's groom.
Oh, when?
This morning.
Were you with him the whole time?
Yes. He only went into the stable to get a bucket.
Yes, could be that Mr. Oldfield takes after his daughter. They both like to get their own way. Mr. Oldfield, you were very, anxious to buy Black Beauty.
Changed your mind, have you?
No, not in the least. But I wonder just how far you'd go to persuade me to do so.
Well, if you're thinking of another £50, well, I'd be quite agreeable.
We've had a lot of trouble with Black Beauty since then, my daughter and I. He's been almost unmanageable. And today, if help hadn't come just in time, my daughter might have been killed.
Why, you astonish me.
Do I?
Are you suggesting I tried to get to your horse?
Well, somebody did.
I don't do business that way. If I can't buy a thing honestly, I do without it.
I'd like to believe you. I find it difficult.
Look, the people of this county haven't been very kind to my daughter, and she's convinced that if she had Black Beauty, things would be a whole lot better. But I'm an honest man, Doctor, and I believe my daughter is honest. Shall we leave it at that?
Very well. Perhaps I was a little hasty. I apologize.
Not another word. In your place, I might well have thought the same thing.
I know a way of testing to see whether it's him or not.
What is it?
You'll see, I hope. About this time of day, I think I know where he can be found. Come along and watch, eh? Morning, Mr. Fox.
Morning, Mr. Davidson.
Morning, Miss Susie.
Morning, Willie.
I thought I heard a loose shoe as you drove in. Excuse me. Come on. Come on.
It needs renailing. Perhaps Mr. Fox will bring him along.
I'll see that he does.
Okay, miss.
You watch them.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
You did that?
You don't need doorposts, Miss Vicky.
Get up.
You can put it on 4 legs as well.
Willie.
Get up.
Put what on?
It's a secret potion with a smell that frightens horses. When the smell comes from in front of him, he won't go forward. Watch now.
What's the matter with him, Fox?
I don't know, miss. Yeah, but I'll soon find out.
Gin. The horse will go now. It'll smell nothing but gin. I see you know the secrets of the Horsemen, Mr. Fox.
Hello, Susie. Having trouble with your horse?
Fox, you idiot! You've been tricked.
apology.
Yes, Vicky told me. Fox.
Yes, I'm dismissing him from my service.
Oh, is that quite fair? I mean, he would hardly have thought of it on his own, would he?
You're quite right. I'll give him a second chance. But Susie will have to be punished.
I know, Father. I have an apology to make, too. Mr. McPhee! Whoa! I came to say I'm sorry for thinking you might have had Black Beauty.
So you found out who it really was that was playing tricks with him?
Yes. I was wondering, though, are you a member of the Horsemen Society?
Yes, I am. Always remember this. The Horsemen Society's for the good of horses and the people that work with them, not for making trouble.
I will. Goodbye, Mr. McPhee.
Go on, Boo.
It's all right. Don't try to move. You'll be all right. Who shot you? Why? What's your name? Parlez-vous français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Or Italian? Oh dear. Doctor. Doctor. You understood that? Yes, doctor. Now look, my father is a doctor. He will help you. Come on. It's no good. You simply must see a doctor. You come with me to the doctor.
Look at that. Saved his life, deflected the bullet. Chance in a million. That's all right, you'll get it back. Thank you. How many shots did you hear, Vicky?
2.
Well, close together.
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. This is a bullet from an old-fashioned pistol. A dueling pistol.
Mercy.
It's a mercy he's still alive.
Nothing? Nothing? Then someone must be hiding him. I say he must be found.
For you. Sleep. Here.
A king?
Oh, I think so. It looked like a king.
Which king?
Well, I don't know. There's so many, aren't there? Where's Father going?
Into the village to tell the police about it.
Oh, no.
Vicky, whoever he is, dueling is against the law.
Will they punish him?
I don't know.
But he's not a criminal. Please, Father.
Doctor. Doctor, he's gone.
What?
The young villain's climbed out of the bedroom window and he's escaped.
Don't like the look of them. Foreigners. Up to something if you ask me.
What's up? I need your horse.
Black Beauty's been stolen.
Yeah, a young foreigner, a patient of mine.
Did you say foreign? Look, Doctor, we'd better come with you.
No, Fred, the fewer people involved in this, the better.
But that fella's stolen your horse. And they won't let you shoot pheasants in them woods, let alone people.
I'll leave it to me to sort out, please.
Look! Oh, it's Beauty.
I hope that boy hasn't fallen off.
Well, come on. Beauty will show us the way to him.
Bless you, miss. That's a horse you're riding, not a blooming bloodhound.
How do you do, sir?
Get down, Vicky. We must show him we're not afraid.
Good afternoon.
Ah, visitantoi.
Good afternoon, Ma'am. I'm James Gordon, a doctor of medicine, and I've lost a patient.
Oh, how sad.
Oh, no, I mean I've, lost him.
And who is this?
My daughter Victoria.
Oh, so, like the Queen. Charming. So very English. Like an English rose.
Thank you.
Thank you, Grand Duchess.
Thank you, Grand Duchess.
My patient, Grand Duchess, we think that he might live here.
No, you are mistaken. Quite mistaken.
Ah, but Ma'am...
You must call again sometime when we are less busy.
Beauty.
Alexis.
Forgive me, Dr. Gordon. I had hoped to keep you out of danger. Now it is too late. Forgive my deceit, and allow me to introduce myself. I am the Crown Prince Alexis of Valtavia, son of the late king and rightful heir to the throne. Then, when my father died, my uncle Peter seized power.
I never liked him. Always so conceited. Parasol.
My aunt and I escaped and made our way to England.
You were a naughty boy, Alexis. Always to fight with Bulov.
Bulov?
An agent of my uncle's. He followed us to England. He came here last night. After threatening me, he insulted my father's name. I challenged him.
How splendid.
Vicky.
I had to avenge that insult, or die.
Yes, a very clever way of getting rid of you.
Perhaps. But my father saved me.
Look, what happens now? Supposing Bulov returns?
He will return. And Stepan and I will kill him.
Now, Your Royal Highness, there must be a less violent way of dealing with the situation. Besides, they might kill you.
They will try.
Open it in the name of the king!
Stepan! Stepan, to the stables!
Keep a lookout for Stepan.
This way.
Mi hanno detto suyo.
My housekeeper, Miss Winthrop. The Crown Prince Alexis of Valtavia. And the Grand Duchess Sophia.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Miss Winthrop.
And who's that?
Stepan Karagorogovich.
I think they're coming.
It's all right, Vicky. There's nothing to worry about now. Would you mind going away? You're trespassing.
Nothing will happen to you, Englishman, if you give us what we want.
But don't threaten me, Mr. Buelow.
You go on that side. Carol, you go that way. You have 5 minutes, Englishman.
Lock all the doors, Amy. And what do you think you'll do then?
I will burn this place to the ground.
He means it. I shall give him what he wants.
What do you mean?
The cross of Saint Sava. Aunt Sophie? This is the Royal Cross of Saint Sava, given by the king to his successor, given to me. Without it, my uncle will never convince the people he was chosen to rule.
Bulow will stop at nothing to get it.
No, wait a minute. We'll call his bluff.
It's no bluff.
Then we'll fight.
This is not your quarrel, Doctor.
This is my house. And you are my guests.
Buelow! Well, Englishman?
Now, you listen to me, Mr. Buelow. Until this afternoon, I'd hardly heard of Valtavia. But now, Valtavia and its affairs have been, so to speak, thrust down my throat.
Please? Down your throat?
Forced on me.
Ah, yes, I understand. Forced.
Yes, I thought you might. It's about all you can understand, isn't it, Mr. Buelow? Well, you better understand this. I will not be intimidated. So if you want the Royal Cross of St. Sava, you're going to have to take it. By force.
Beauty, go on!
Don't you dare, Buelow!
Buelow! Take it to my uncle.
Mi dankas vin, via Princia Nostra.
You horrible brute. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Amy.
No, I won't be still. Shooting this poor boy and terrorizing innocent people.
Take care of Stepan. Back into the house, all of you.
why? You have the cross.
Get inside.
There's Black Beauty. Something must be wrong. I knew we should have gone with them. Well, that's the way to the doctor's house. Come on, boys!
Goodbye, ladies. I hope you will all be comfortable.
You will come with us.
Oh, Olaf, you can't take him with you. A journey like that might kill him. If you try to follow us, I will kill him. Be careful! Someone comes! Get the horses! Carol, run to the front! Quick!
No! There's the foreigners!
Miss Victoria Gordon. Dr. James Gordon.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Gordon.
I hear you've had some good news.
My uncle has been deposed. I go back to my country as its king. We thank you all. We shall never forget what you did for us. And we shall never forget Black Beauty, the noblest horse I've ever known.
already hatched. Kevin! I'm all right. Help me out.
You all right?
Yes.
You want to control that animal?
Oh, he's fine. He was just startled.
Stockman, come give me a hand. You nearly took my hat off, young lady. Never mind my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, but if Black Beauty hadn't jumped, you'd have brought us down.
Didn't you see me?
Well, not till the last minute. What were you doing?
I was digging, of course. Yes, well, get on with your work. This isn't a sideshow.
Why are you digging?
Professor Miles is from the university. We're excavating near here.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I'd have been more careful if I'd known.
Well, no real harm done. Do you live around here?
On the other side of the woods.
Do you know this area well?
A little bit. My father knows more about it. He's the doctor.
A doctor, eh? Well, you must bring him over sometime. Any time, provided you arrive with a little less haste. Otherwise, I should be needing your father professionally. Well, good day.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's all right.
What are you looking for?
Whatever we can find. This is a Bronze Age burial ground. Oh, 2,000 years BC.
Lean on me and I'll help you, Kevin.
Look after Beauty for me, will you, Robbie?
Oh, no.
What is it?
We've lost the wing. The bit that was sticking out.
Is that all?
I must find it.
Not now. You'll have to get that knee seen to first. Come on.
How did you do it?
I just slipped.
Yes, into one of those pits. I thought I told you never to go near there. What's even worse is that you took Robbie with you.
It's not dangerous, really.
You've sprained your ankle very badly. You're lucky it didn't break your neck. Those pits are closed off because they're not safe. Some of those holes are like quicksand. You get caught up in one of those and you could be completely lost, swallowed up. Now, you're in a pretty bad state, but perhaps you've learned your lesson. Prepare yourself. This is going to hurt.
Where do you think you're going?
To see Dr. Gordon.
Not now, he's busy. What's that?
An old helmet. We found it.
Well, you can just leave it outside.
But I want to show it to him.
Why do you want that in the house, dirty old thing? Why didn't you leave it where it was?
But Amy!
You can just leave it outside till it's cleaned.
They never understand, do they, Beauty? How's Kevin?
All bandaged up.
Was your father very angry?
A bit.
I wanted to show him this, but Amy wouldn't let me.
No, just as well. It doesn't look like much anyway.
I suppose not. Beauty and I saw some men looking for real treasure.
Where?
You know the group of, standing stones in the woods?
The Giant's Forge?
Yes. Well, there's a professor from the university digging there. We're going over to watch.
Kevin too?
No. He has to stay home for a few days. You can tell him all about it.
Ah, Doctor.
Yes, Dr. Gordon.
Professor Miles.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
I hope we're not intruding.
Not at all, not at all.
Have you found any treasure yet?
Yes. There are traces of Neolithic and Bronze Age remains.
Yes, but have you found any treasure?
We are scientists, not treasure hunters. Still, we have found some things. My assistant will show them to you if you run along.
I suppose we all hope for something spectacular.
Huh. One has that once in a lifetime, don't you know? Still, let me show you what we're doing.
Oh, thank you.
This is Mr. Stockman.
Peter.
Is this all you found?
Bobby!
It's more than we sometimes do.
What use are they?
Well, we sort them out and study them. And maybe they'll be able to tell us more about how people lived long ago.
Another piece, Mr. Stockman.
Thank you, Dykes.
What is it?
Part of a beaker. Bronze Age pot.
I should have brought the helmet.
Don't be silly.
Helmet?
It's a marvellous old helmet. We dug it up today.
Dug it up?
I could have brought it and showed it to the professor.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Why not?
Well, people are always bringing him things, wasting his time. He gets very annoyed.
You see? Anyway, it's nothing special.
It is.
Well, I tell you what I'll do. Vicky's offered to make us a jug of tea. I'll come along with her and take a look at it myself. See whether it's worth asking the professor's opinion. Where did you find it?
In the old gravel pits.
Mm-hmm. Nothing special, I'm afraid. It's a good thing we didn't waste the professor's time.
Why?
Well, it's metal, all right, but not very old. Probably made for some village pageant or something.
It looked better when it still had the other wing.
What was that like?
Sort of curved, shiny. It fitted in there.
Where is it now?
I must have dropped it by the fence when I wrapped it up.
Still, wouldn't make any difference. It's not very valuable or interesting. Sorry.
Well, I fetched the tea.
I said, come on!
Vicky, are you going to the excavations?
Yes, we were taking some tea.
Up you get, Mr. Diggins.
What is it?
Some kind of trouble, sir. Been a bit of stealing, I believe.
All right.
Did Amy see you? No. Is that it? Yes. Did you bring me other things? Grease and sand. That's perfect. I don't care if it isn't very old. I don't care what he says. Me neither. I don't like him very much. It's a pity we lost that other piece. But they won't let me out of the house.
And what seems to be missing, sir?
About a third of our finds. Everything that made this excavation worthwhile.
Valuable stuff?
Well, in itself, no. But heaven knows what a collector would give for it.
And when did you find they'd gone, sir?
At the end of the day. I wanted to check some articles I thought hadn't been listed.
I listed everything myself, Professor.
As you say, sir. And you're convinced the thief is someone who works for you?
It's a horrible idea, but it must be.
Comfortable if you stayed at my house, Professor.
It is not a question of comfort, Doctor, but of security.
Well, isn't it a case of shutting the stable door after the horse has bolted?
Indeed it is not. If I were to leave here, the place would probably be attacked by avaricious bumpkins with picks and shovels looking for treasure. Oh!
I think I'd better lend a hand.
In bed yet. You'd better hurry before your father gets back. What's that? It's that filthy old helmet. And oh, will you look at the state you're in and look what you've done to my towel. How did that get in here? Don't tell me. Robbie. Oh.
So there you are. Well, you can finish this yourself. You better put this on before you get absolutely wet through.
Now, young man.
I thought you'd gone home.
No. I went to look for the other piece of the helmet. I found it.
Did you?
But I lost it again. Somebody tripped me up and stole it.
You shouldn't make things up. I know Kevin does, but it's not like you.
I don't!
Robbie, isn't it nearly your bedtime? Your grandmother will be worried. Go on, off you go.
Good night, Beauty.
What is it, Vicky?
I don't know. What's happening? What's all that noise? Father?
All right, stay where you are. I'll go and see.
Help me! Get away! Get away! Oh! Get away! Get away! Get away! Oh!
Oh, easy, boy. Easy, easy. Oh.
What's the matter with you?
Be careful. He's nervous. Easy, easy, boy. Boy. Whoa, whoa.
Calm down, boy.
Better.
Gently.
Hold him.
Yes. Oh, calm down, Beauty.
Who the devil are you?
It's Mr. Dykes from the excavation.
That animal's dangerous. It nearly killed me.
What are you doing here?
Well, I lost my way. I came in here for shelter, and that beast went for me. Look, hey, don't you believe me?
Well, that's what he really came for. The helmet.
Truly amazing. An 8th or 9th century Viking helmet.
Why didn't you show it to me, Kevin?
I was going to. But Mr. Stockman said it wasn't very old or interesting.
Then he's an ignoramus.
It didn't look like anything till it was polished up.
There was another piece. A sort of wing attached to the side.
What? Where?
I lost it.
Lost it?
Bobby said he found it again. But that someone stole it.
Have you got it, Dykes?
It wasn't on him when I searched him, sir.
Pity. A great pity. Going by the rest of the helmet, and these studs here, those wings were of pure gold. In all my years as an archaeologist, I've never seen anything like it. It's magnificent. Where did you say you found it?
In the old gravel pits.
And it still had one of its gold wings.
Yes, but someone stole it.
The same person who's been stealing from your excavations, Professor.
Yes. Where is it, Dykes?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, man. You stole the wing and then you came back here to steal the helmet.
It'll go easier with you if you tell us where it is. Very well. I'll leave the helmet in your safekeeping, Doctor. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
How much is it worth?
Oh, impossible to say, young man. Incomplete as it is, it's priceless.
Priceless?
Good morning.
Oh,
How's your brother today?
oh, he's all right. He's a bit sorry for himself. Morning, Professor.
Ah, good morning, young lady. I've been hoping to see you.
Professor Mars has told me what happened last night.
Yes, it was Dykes that was stealing from here, too.
I can hardly believe it.
When they searched his rooms, they found boxes of stuff, all neatly labeled, from other excavations as well. It's funny that he should know the right things to take.
If Black Beauty hadn't stopped him, he'd have taken the helmet and everything.
Right. A very perspicacious animal. Now, young lady, do you think you could find that young boy who was here yesterday?
Robbie, I think so.
What for?
Well, isn't it obvious? Those boys found an object, but not all of it. We might find the rest of it, and perhaps other things as well, where it came from.
Of course. I'll get my pack.
No, Peter, you won't.
Why?
You're staying in charge here. Well, you didn't even recognize the helmet for what it was.
I hardly looked at it.
It was so dirty.
Exactly. It needed a trained eye. Oh, come on, no moping. Now, young lady, go and find that young boy, and we'll meet at your house as soon as possible. All right?
Sorry for what I said yesterday, Robbie. They caught the thief last night, you know. Come on. Professor Miles wants to see you right away.
Yes, I'm sorry, Professor, but my son's ankle is very badly sprained. I can't allow him out of bed for several days.
I quite understand.
In fact, I'll only allow Robbie to go back to those pits if I come too.
Oh, certainly. Glad to have you.
Yes.
Ah. Robbie, can you remember exactly where you found that helmet yesterday?
I think so.
I certainly hope so. It's very important. Well, shall we go? I had no idea the area was so vast. Did you leave a mark where you found it?
No.
But you're sure you can remember it?
If we start from the same place.
Right.
Mickey, I think you better go back.
But
This isn't safe for Black Beauty.
Oh, I suppose so.
Is this it?
Sorry, no.
Peter! I thought you were back at the excavation.
That? Just a waste of time.
But the professor said...
He was just trying to teach me a lesson. It's one I can do without, the old fool. You won't tell him you've seen me.
No.
Wants all the glory for himself. He'll stop at nothing. Have they found anything?
I don't think so. I don't think Robbie can really remember where it was.
There's so many of them. They all look alike.
It's a pity you didn't leave a sign. It could take months to investigate an area like this.
And perhaps even longer. Water seeps into these pits and holes, turns them into death traps. You never know when one of them is going to cave in.
Robbie! Robbie!
Here. Hold my hand.
I was only...
Now, that's enough. Sorry, Professor, but it's too dangerous.
Yes. No, it's no good. We shall never find the lost piece. But never mind. You did your best.
But it wasn't good enough. I should have gone with you.
What difference would that have made?
It doesn't work for old men. At least I wouldn't have stopped halfway.
My father made them stop, Peter.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Oh. Nil desperandum, don't you know? We might not have found anything there anyway. And we need special equipment and more helpers than I. Anyway, I've got plenty to do here. We've been quite lucky, really. Now that Dykes has been caught and the helmet found at last. We might even find out what he did with the wing that he stole from you.
I've been wondering, how did Dykes know the helmet was in the barn?
Come on, Beauty. Oh, hello, Professor.
Forgive me for calling again, Doctor. I know you're a busy man, and please don't misunderstand me, but may I borrow the helmet?
Borrow it?
Yes, I thought you'd be worried, but I promise you it'll be safe.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want it for?
Shall we say for special research?
Turn out your pockets.
What?
Turn out your pockets. Come on. Inside as well. Is this what you're looking for, sir?
It's the wing.
That's the one that was stolen from me.
See, it does. It fits. It's magnificent.
And how did you come by this?
He must have sent Dykes to spy on Robbie.
Yes, and then sent him to the stable. So it was you who told Dykes what to take.
You can't prove it. Any of it.
You will, of course, be dismissed from my staff and from the university.
And you'll spend the next 5 years behind bars.
The university couldn't afford the scandal.
Make no mistake, Mr. Sutton, it's not up to the university. I got enough evidence from Dykes to make sure you stand trial whatever happens. Now, I'm afraid, gentlemen, this time I'll take care of the evidence.
I shouldn't worry about Stockman. He's unimportant. This is important.
So it was Stockman all the time? Yeah. And we've got all the helmet back?
Apart from the broken bit.
Well, we never had that.
We might have, if I remember where we found it. The professor said if we had that other bit, it would be the best in the whole world.
Still, it's not your fault.
At least we should have kept looking. Come on, Beauty. What is it? All right then. Stay here.
What are you doing here?
They still haven't caught him. Are you all right?
Yes. I was just thinking. It's silly to trust anyone.
Oh, no, I think that's wrong. I mean, well, people will often disappoint you, but if you lose faith in people, well, you're the loser.
You remembered something, didn't you? You came back because you remembered something. What was it? Show me. What? Do you remember this nest? Is this the place? Down there? Come on. Down you go. Look, it's because of you I was found out, but I'm going to get something out of it, and you're going to help me. Hurry up. See anything? Keep looking. You find something, and then I'll pull you up.
It's caving in! Help me, please! Don't leave me, please! Help! Beauty! Help me, Beauty! Beauty! Please, Beauty! Help me! Beauty!
What is it, Beauty? Something wrong? Get Vicky. Go on.
Beauty, what's wrong?
What's the matter with him?
I don't know.
I thought Robbie took him.
Look, there's gravel on his legs.
Robbie? Have you seen Robbie?
Over there somewhere, in one of the holes.
Right, we must get him out.
It's no use, it's caving in. He's trapped.
Well, show me where he is, man! Robbie! Robbie!
Doctor! Dr. Gordon!
Right, where is he, Beauty? Where is he?
Don't come any further! It's caving in!
Father, what is it?
Now be careful! The whole ridge is caving in. It's Robbie, he's down there. But too much weight and he'll be buried.
Oh, I brought rope.
Good man. Now, Robbie, I want you to catch hold of the end of this. You understand?
It's no use! It's too sharp!
Good girl. Stand by, Robbie.
No. I'll take it. I'm the lightest.
Be careful.
Yes.
Hold on. Up.
Come on. Oh, Father. Just a little further. Oh. Oh. There. Oh.
That was a close thing. At least it settles the idea of digging here. Now we shall never know whether there's anything buried out there or not.
Oh. I forgot. I think I found it.
Dykes confessed when he heard we got Stockman. Seems they'd planned to steal from as many of the excavations as possible and sell the whole lot to foreign collectors.
Huh. Well, at least they didn't get this. The most perfect example I've ever seen. I'm glad the University Museum is going to have it because you can all come and see it whenever you want to. And I hope it'll be soon because I shall miss you. I shall miss you all very much.
Couldn't we just keep it for a little while?
No, we cannot. Oh, I know you're feeling very pleased with yourself, but because of all the trouble you've caused, you can just go and clean out Black Beauty's stable.
But...
after you've fed him.
Go back to bed, Vicky.
Please.
All right.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a fever. Some water.
No, keep away!
Back, boy, back!
Over, boy. Over there. Keep away. It could be rabies.
Rabies?
Yes. It's a disease. It attacks the animal's brain, drives it mad.
He can be cured, can't he?
There isn't any cure.
Look. I should have stayed with him. He's dangerous.
Dangerous? But he'd calmed down when we left him.
He wouldn't drink.
You seem frightened too.
Yes. Afraid of water. Hydrophobia. Another name for rabies. Beauty! Where are you, boy? Keep looking, Vicky.
Beauty!
Stay here.
Easy, boy. Beauty.
I told you to stay there. Charged at me. Smashed me to the ground. Can you stand?
Well, nothing seems to be broken.
That thing's a killer. It's vicious. Ought to be put down. That cut needs treating.
Keep your hands off me.
I'm a doctor.
You haven't heard the last of this, I promise you. It's a killer, I tell you.
Courage, Vicky. Courage.
Boy. Good boy. The fever's gone.
Then it wasn't rabies. It's going to be all right. I know it is.
Well, he isn't out of danger yet. Well, I don't know. It's a mystery. He seems to be perfectly all right.
Oh, can I ride him again?
Not yet. We'll take him to the paddock and see if he behaves himself.
Oh, he's fine now. Look at him. Beauty? I'm sure he's better.
I'll decide that. He's my patient.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning, Constable.
Constable Dickens asked me to come along, sir. Is he yours?
Yes.
He attacked a gentleman called Moss earlier this morning, didn't he, sir? Caused him serious injury.
No, not serious.
Well,
as far as I could see, the injuries were minor cuts and bruises. He refused treatment. I think he was more frightened than hurt.
But the animal did attack him.
Oh, yes. I'm merely saying...
I'm afraid I have to tell you, sir, that Mr. Moss wants it destroyed.
What?
He claims it's a killer.
Well, that's absolute nonsense.
But you'd have no objection to a veterinary report?
No, I'd welcome it.
If it is unfavourable...
I understand.
Good.
Vicky? You all right?
Was he badly hurt?
Oh, he'll be fine.
Will they take Beauty?
Vicky,
Will they?
Yes.
Do you remember our first day here? It was March, the daffodils were out. was wearing my new dress.
Yes, I remember.
We found Beauty in the little spinney behind the house. Like a dream. I don't want to be comforted. I can't say goodbye to him.
No.
When?
Later today.
I'll try and get back before they come for him, but I must see my patients.
It's dreadful, Doctor.
Look after Vicky.
Of course, I won't disturb the poor child.
Beauty! Come here! That's right. Good. You wouldn't hurt me, would you, boy? Of course not. I won't let them shoot you. Come on. You'll be safe here. It's been empty for years. Nobody ever comes here. It's a bit grand for a stable, I suppose. Come on, boy. I'll come back with food and water later, don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dickens.
I hope the new constable is all right.
Sorry, sir.
Well, Black Beauty had been so much calmer, I thought he was safe, but now
I don't quite follow you, sir.
Well, surely the new constable told you.
What new constable?
That horse knows, I tell you.
You're crazy.
Am I? Look, it's attacked us both, hasn't it? I tell you, it's against nature. Let's leave it.
And be one short for the boat tonight.
We'll have to be. I'm not getting my head kicked in again.
You'll get him, Grant. We've got a score to settle with that black beast.
Where is he?
My father?
The horse.
Wasn't he in the paddock?
No.
He's gone.
All right. Where have you put him?
What do you mean?
You are hiding him, aren't you?
What's the matter?
She's hidden that horse.
Where? In the bedroom? Oh, don't be ridiculous.
He's not in the paddock.
Well, then he must have broken out.
Where is he?
Don't you speak to her like that.
That animal is dangerous.
Poppycock!
I want that horse!
Well, then you'll have to start looking for him, won't you?
I shall report you for this.
And I shall report you for drinking on duty.
Amy, you were marvelous.
Yes, well, that's as may be. Where have you taken Black Beauty, Vicky?
But you shouldn't have done it, Vicky. You must never take the law into your own hands.
I had to, Father. I had to save him.
You look as though you had the right instinct, Miss Vicky. It's not the horse that's dangerous.
But who are they?
Part of a gang, Amy, supplying Europe.
Supplying? Oh, with what?
Meat, Miss Vicky. Horse meat.
He's in here. They must have taken him.
This is frayed through. If you ask me, Black Beauty did this.
Why? Why, when he knew I'd come back?
Who's there? Who's there? I know you're there. Come on out of there! Show yourself! You can't scare me! Go away! Go away!
What's up with you, man? Where's that black stallion?
Listen, Moss, he's out there. He followed me, I swear it.
He must have kicked you harder than I thought. Followed you. I told you to get him, didn't I? I told you to... Now we've got him. There's that rope!
Leave it alone, Moss. That animal's against nature, I tell you. Leave it alone, Moss. Look, let's take the ones we've got and clear off, eh?
In daylight, you idiot. Come on! I'll kill him! I'll flay him alive! I'll flay him alive! Get the horses! Lost him.
He's in there.
You don't, my lads. Right, gentlemen, I got a few questions to ask you.
Calm down. Calm down.
They drugged him, they said. He kicked up such a rumpus, you nearly caught him. There's a burning sensation before it takes effect. Very painful. And to think that I diagnose rabies.
Poor Beauty. Poor Beauty. He was cleverer than all of us. He cleared his good name, he tracked down the criminals, and he finally brought them to justice. Now, not many horses could do that.
There's nothing there.
on. It's all right. What is it? Beauty. Oh! Beauty!
Now, don't let him move now, Joss.
Will he be all right, Doctor?
Well, he won't chase after any more hares.
You mean he won't be able to run anymore?
He's lucky he didn't lose his leg altogether. How did it happen? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Well, your dog very nearly has his leg chewed off, and you don't know how?
I was taking a walk.
Yes, I know. And if old Sam here happens to pick up a rabbit or a pheasant, in your pocket it goes quick as a flash, eh?
Well, he's a natural born hunter. I can't stop him.
Where did it happen?
I can tell you. In the woods over there. I saw a trap right in the middle of the path.
What, on Lord Eddington's land?
Place is covered with them.
And you let your dog run wild there?
Well, there's never been any before. Only since that new gamekeeper Hewitt arrived.
There's one. This must be where old Sam was caught. Where's the one you saw?
Just up there.
It's not for animals. That's a man trap.
For men?
To catch poachers.
It's horrible.
It's barbaric. Stand back, Vicky. Mrs. Hewitt?
That's right.
How do you do? I'm Dr. Gordon. Is your husband at home?
I think so. He's in the sheds, most likely.
Thank you. Stay here, Vicky.
Let me help you.
Oh, thank you. Won't you come in?
Thanks.
Mr. Hewitt?
I'm Hewitt. What can I do for you?
Is anything wrong, Mrs. Hewitt?
Oh, bless you, no, nothing wrong with me. I'm just going to have a baby, that's all.
His lordship told me about you, Doctor. We'll be needing you here soon.
Yes, when is the baby due?
Couple of weeks, maybe.
Then I should have examined your wife before now.
Well, I've been meaning to call on you, but I've been kept very busy since Lord Eddington went on holiday.
So I see.
There's a lot of valuable game on this estate. It's my job to protect it.
Well, with these?
Most of the young pheasants are taken by badgers and foxes. I'm covering all their runs. To a gentleman like you, it may not seem very sporting.
Well, it's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, save your breath, Doctor. I'm on trial in this position, and I'll get my results my own way, with no interference.
You look so tired.
Soon be over. Oh, can hardly believe it. Seems to have gone on forever. Still, it's worth it. Maybe it doesn't seem so at your age, but you'll find out when you're a little older.
Perhaps I will.
You'll meet someone and marry him. And you want something that belongs to both of you. Part of you that goes on like, that you can watch growing.
I see.
Maybe we won't be able to give our child much. This is Ted's first real job. But if he can keep it, at least we can give it a home.
I've been told to stop trespassers and poachers. Strict instructions.
Were you also told to use man-traps?
Poaching is stealing, whichever way you look at it. And I'll stop it by any means I can.
Not by using these. I won't have them in this district. And before you say anything, Mr. Hewitt, neither will your employer. They're against the law. They're illegal. If I find any, I shall report you. Oh, good heavens, ma'am, what would happen if one of my children stepped in one of these?
All right, the man-traps will go. But the rest will stay where they are.
Now, even for badgers and foxes, there are more humane methods than traps.
I've no sentiment, Doctor. Animals are either working for you or they get eaten. Anything else is vermin to be put down.
Very well, Mr. Hewitt. I see we shan't agree.
I'm just doing my job. You tell your family to stick to the bridle tracks and the gallops and they'll be safe enough.
They'd better be. Good day to you. Come along, Vicky.
Where do you think you're going?
To Beacon Hill.
Not this way, you don't.
We've always used this path.
Well, not anymore. I've told you. Stick to the bridle tracks and the gallops. Now get off!
What are you doing, Amy?
What does it look like? I'm dressing a pheasant.
Undressing it, you mean?
Where did you get them?
From Mrs. Hewitt, the gamekeeper's wife.
She gave them to you?
Well, I bought them. She's got dozens of them. She's going to sell them in the market at Crowley.
Dozens of them? I thought he was supposed to stop poaching.
Stop, or I'll shoot! Stand still, whoever you are. Come back here!
Beauty has more sense than you have. He could have been seriously injured.
It's all that gamekeeper's fault.
Yes, he should have told us.
He's no right to put a wire across there.
Unfortunately, he does have the right. And this is his way of showing us.
I've just examined your wife, Mr. Hewitt.
I didn't send for you.
No, my daughter brought me here.
If your daughter would stop interfering...
I'm not trying to start a feud. If you are, it's all one-sided.
All right. What about Beth?
I'm sorry to have to tell you, her heart is weak, and there may be other, well, complications.
What do you mean?
I mean she'll have to take great care. She should have special nursing.
But you should be in bed. And who'd do the work? Oh, I wouldn't like that.
You mean your husband wouldn't like it?
No, I don't suppose he would. He's not used to doing for himself. Oh, Miss Gordon's here, Ted.
So I see. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, the doctor said you weren't well, that you had to take care.
She should be in hospital.
Look, Missy! I'm trying not to have a row with you, but if you just stop interfering...
Ted!
Well, it's true. She's been following me about for days, spying on me.
Why? To try and save some of the animals from his traps.
I've told you to keep out of these woods.
And I know why. All this talk about stopping poaching, and you're doing it yourself.
What?
I've seen you. He takes something every day.
So that's what you think, is it? That I'm poaching? Well, let me tell you, Missy, that it's part of my job to weed out stocks. And it's my right as gamekeeper to dispose of them as I wish. And since you won't keep out of the woods, you shan't come into these grounds at all.
I'm sorry, Vicky. You must have struggled against the bird line for just too long.
Maybe I was wrong about him poaching. But I never knew anyone could be so cruel.
The trouble with someone like Hewitt is the more you try to fight them, the more determined they become. Worse than that is the effect they have on other people. You, for instance, spying on him and suspecting the worst. That's not like you.
No, but what can we do? It used to be so friendly there, and now there's snares and traps everywhere.
You just try to reason with him and hope that he'll learn in time. For his own sake, before Lord Eddington gets back.
You mean he might lose his job?
I'm very much afraid so.
Is your husband in?
No.
Oh. I only wanted to say I'm sorry I thought he was poaching.
You don't like him, do you? You think he's hard. Well, I suppose he is. But he's had to make himself. You don't know what it's like up north where we came from. He lost his job through no fault of his own 3 years ago. And this is the first position he's had since.
It's only that well, my father spends his life trying to stop suffering. I just don't understand someone who doesn't care.
Oh, it's you, is it?
She came to see how I was.
I thought she was only worried about animals.
Oh, Ted, please. She wanted to say she was sorry.
is it? What is it, Beth?
I don't know.
Yeah, lend a hand, will you?
Pain.
Well, how long have you had it?
2 days. It comes and goes.
I better get the doctor.
Don't leave me. Don't worry, I'll get him.
Tell him to hurry as quick as he can. Why didn't you tell me? Managed to get up to your bed. Come on, then.
Help! Somebody, please! Help me! Help me! I'm trapped! Somebody help me. Beauty. Can you help me, Beauty? The wire. Can you break it? Beauty.
Who left the gate open? Go on, shoot. Kevin, did you leave the paddock gate open?
No. He must have locked it himself.
Well, get him out. Go on. He'll spoil all my watching.
Beauty, come on.
Oh, Beauty, go on, shoot. Go on. Oh. Out.
What's the matter, boy? Lonely out there? You'll have to go back, I'm afraid. Now, go on, Beauty. Go with Kevin. What's the matter? Is something wrong? All right, I'm coming. Vicky.
Oh,
How long have you been like this?
half an hour. An hour. I don't know. I was on my way to get you. It's Mrs. Hewitt. There's something wrong.
Can you stand?
What are you doing, man? You're going to be too late.
You're trapped, Mr. Hewitt. Beauty. Up you go, Vicky. Find Amy, tell her to meet me at the cottage. She'll know what to bring. Take it gently, Beauty. Off you go, boy.
right?
Well, she's still very weak, but it was a remarkably normal birth under the circumstances. She'll recover.
That's the last of the ones from the paths. They're all clear again. There's still some up in the woods. I'll have to leave them. But I'll check every day to make sure nothing suffers. It's the least I can do.
Colin Eddington's horse.
Lord Eddington's son?
Yes. I thought he was away at school. Oh, come on, Beauty, let's find Colin. Colin! There he is. Come on, Beauty. Whoa. Didn't you hear us call?
Yes.
Then why didn't you answer?
Wanted to be alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's, just that I wasn't expecting you back from school for another month.
I've left school.
Well, at least you'll have more time to ride.
Not for long. Galahad's going to be sold.
But Colin, why?
Not only him, but all of them. The whole stable.
What?
I thought everybody knew. My father's lost all his money. He's having to sell up. The estate, the house.
Eddington Hall?
The auction's this afternoon. Unless my father can raise the money by 2 o'clock. There's no hope.
Something we could do.
My father's been trying so hard, he's collapsed.
If only that whole story was true. If only there were some treasure hidden in the house, well, at leasst we could look for it.
Treasure? Well, what whole story?
My grandfather, Admiral Lord Eddington, is supposed to have left some fortune somewhere in Eddington Hall. We've all tried looking for it at one time or another, but I'm afraid it's only a story.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Vicky.
Morning, Dan.
Come on, you know, let's have you down. Here we go. There you are. And there's me old Black Beauty. How are you, boy, huh? Come on.
Colin, have you been riding that horse?
Yes.
Don't you know any better? If you've tied him out just before the auction sale...
I was only exercising, Francis.
Whoa, dear. Steady, boy. Why do you let him treat Galahad like that? Who is he?
My cousin, Francis. I have to do what he says. He's in charge of the sale for the family.
Well, then, if that's the case...
What?
Him and that auctioneer chap. They're putting such a low value on everything.
Are they?
Well, it's not my place to say, but it's just as if they want everything to go as cheaply as possible.
Past his best, eh?
Yes. Pity. I think he's a little highly strung, too.
Master Colin, I think it's time that I gave you this. The Admiral gave it to me just before he died.
Your grandfather?
And he made me promise that ever the family was in danger, real danger, I was to give it to the eldest son. And as his lordship isn't here, that means you.
But what does it open, Dan?
I don't know. All he said was, here's the key. It's up to them to find the lock. And he told me to keep it safe.
Come on. Round you go, that's it. Is there anything on it?
No writing. No marks. Nothing.
Oh, I was sure there'd be something.
I almost believed it myself for a minute. I thought it might be a clue to where he hid his money.
Well, it might be. But what use is a key if we don't know which box or room or door it opens?
Just another of my grandfather's crazy ideas.
It turned. I felt the handle turn. I can't, it's too still. It's giving. Look. There's writing on it. Of the 3 locks to fortune, whatever they be, this is the first and second key. The 4 winds, the poet and fishes agree. Do not be mistaken in what you see.
Stop worrying, Harker. Don't like everything's working out just as we planned.
I don't like your cousin turning up.
Colin is as stupid as his father. They won't know what's happening until it's too late.
I suppose so. The auction should go all right. There's not many buyers turning up.
Your men know what to do.
Yeah, he'll bid for what I told him. I'll take what he offers, and we'll get everything we want for next to nothing.
Well, we'd better go back to the house. As the auctioneer, you can check every room.
Well, you're not still after that treasure.
It's there. I know it is. I want everything searched from attic to summer house.
What are you going to do, Colin? Well, you heard them. They're cheating your father.
Francis said from attic to summer house. The 4 winds, the poet, and the fishes agree. There's an old summer house in the grounds. It's not used anymore. But it used to be called the House of the 4 Winds.
Colin! It's locked. The first lock. I can't see anything.
There has to be something.
Heavy. I can't believe it.
It's locked. This won't fit.
Oh, it should fit. He said it was the first and second key.
I can't see in here. I'm going to take it outside.
I'll take that.
Let go.
Come on, Lenny.
Come on, then. Let go!
I always knew it was here somewhere.
You won't get away with it. I found it.
It belongs to the owner of Eddington Hall. And in just over an hour, that will be me.
You cheated my father.
All I did was advise him what shares to invest in. The fact that I made money while he lost is neither here nor there.
I heard you. You're cheating him now at the auction.
You can say what you like. Everything we've done is inside the law. Anyway, now we have my grandfather's treasure. Where did you get this?
It's what led him to the summer house.
Yes, the poets and fishes agree. Do not be mistaken in what you see.
He was meant to find the chest.
There was something else he overlooked. That's still there.
What about him?
Lock him in here. We'll deal with him later.
My father. He'll know what to do.
I hope he's at home.
So do I. It's not much time. Beauty, what is it?
Look! Beauty saw him. Come on!
Darling? Are they loose?
No, but the frame is.
Well, can you push it out?
No, I can't move it.
Albert, find a rope.
Right.
To be.
Why do the old fool have to write such gibberish? This is the first and the second key. The key opened the summer house. But it must mean that there's something else that doesn't need a key. But there's nothing here.
There was something else. That girl that was with your cousin. She was carrying some books.
Dryden. Pope.
Milton.
Shelley. They're all poets. The Four Winds and the Pope. There's another message in one of them. Quick, quick! They're coming!
Hey, you two! Come back! Come back here, I say! Stop! Stop!
So this is the first real clue. If we could find the treasure in time to promise the creditors they'd be paid.
What did the poem say?
Of the 3 locks to fortune, wherever they be, this is the first and second key.
That was the key Colin was given.
Shelley, Milton, Dryden, Pope. Alexander Pope. His best known poem. The Rape of the Lock. It's about a lock of hair that's cut off.
The second lock.
Exactly.
Is there a message?
Well, not unless it's in code, and there's no time to work it out. I'd better get over there. There's bound to be an official receiver. If I can convince him that the sale's being rigged, he might be able to delay the auction.
Oh, you're going out, Doctor. I've just made some tea.
I'm sorry, Amy. You two had better stay here. It's safer until I get everything cleared up.
Oh, couldn't we?
Now, stay here.
You do as your father says, Vicky. Now come and have some tea. Oh, dirty old things. Look at them, they're covered in dust.
Oh, I can't see any marks. Oh, it's pages long.
There's nothing like books for gathering dust. Look at your hands, they're all grubby.
There was something hidden in the book.
And we were looking in the poem. Amy, you're an angel.
It looks like a river with a house beside it. And there's a wood or something, but I don't recognize it.
It's not a river at all. It's part of the Union Canal just over the hill. And that square is Chapman's Lock.
A lock in the canal.
The third lock.
What do we look for now? Is it in the lock itself? Or along the side?
Well, there must be a sign.
I don't see anything unusual. What if it's below the water level?
Look! The weather vane.
It's a key.
The third one. It isn't a weather vane at all. It's fixed. Pointing out over those fields.
But I know it. There's a little lake over there where my grandfather always used to fish.
The four winds, the poet, and the fishes agree.
Hurry! Can you manage?
Of course.
There was a rock. My father told me my grandfather always used to sit on it when he came fishing.
Miss Winthrop, do you know where my cousin's gone?
Yes, he's gone out with Vicky.
You happen to know where?
Yes, I think they said Chapman's Lock. And
Chapman's Lock. Go on.
This is the right one, you sure?
It has to be.
Right. There's something here. It must be the treasure. Colin.
There they are.
Stop here. Get the girl! Stop her! Do you hear me? Stop her! Oh!
Come on, Judy. It's up to you. Go on.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this after your recent illness.
My own nephew. I'm afraid so, Lord Eddington. I can hardly believe it. And yet, all sorts of things begin to make sense.
Quiet, Beauty. Yes, I'm Lord Eddington.
Where is she?
Come on, we've lost her!
In spite of our suspicions of price fixings and dishonest valuations, the receiver isn't empowered to stop the auction. It will begin in 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Well, then it's not too late. This is from Colin. We found it under the Admiral's stone on the island.
These are treasury notes, stock certificates, and letters of credit.
Francis!